Welcome to Mrs. J's Book Nook. Today I'm reading to you Bluey, Camping. The Healers are on a camping trip. Bluey wants to build a stick house with Bingo, but Mum has other plans. Bingo's coming with me, Mum says. She hasn't had a bath in 3 days. So off Bluey goes to the creek alone. As Bluey searches for sticks, she hears a voice. Bonjour. Hi, my name's Bluey. Salut, Bluey. Je suis Jean-Luc. Bluey doesn't understand what Jean-Luc is saying, but that doesn't stop them building a stick house together. Oh, c'est très beau. Now we need some food to eat, says Bluey. We can plant this seed like farmers. This will grow into a big tree with fruit on it. But it might take a while, she adds, and we need something to eat now. Suddenly they hear a howl coming through the forest. Hide, shouts Bluey. It's a wild pig, Bluey says. Sanglier, says Jean-Luc. Bluey and Jean-Luc make a plan to capture the wild pig, but he escapes. Never mind. Bluey, dinner, Mum calls. Then Jean-Luc's dad calls to him. Jean-Luc, dîner. See you tomorrow, Bluey says. They both run off to their families. There's Bluey's family having toasted marshmallows. And Jean-Luc's dinner looks very different. Good night. Bonne nuit. The next morning, Bluey and Jean-Luc are ready to play. Jean-Luc, bonjour. No fruit tree yet. We need a better plan to catch that wild pig, or we will have no food for the winter. I've got an idea, Bluey tells Jean-Luc. My dad taught me how to do this. So they are making some paint to paint on the rock. And their plan is that Bluey scares the wild pig. The wild pig runs away. Jean-Luc jumps out and hooray, they capture the wild pig. They wait until they hear the wild pig roar, and then off he goes running, and they're going to put their plan into action. There's Jean-Luc. Oh, and there they are, captured. It's time to head back to camp for the night. Goodbye, Jean-Luc, says Bluey happily. See you tomorrow. Non, Bluey, Jean-Luc calls. Au revoir. The next morning, Bluey discovers that the seed they planted is growing into a little tree. Jean-Luc, come quickly, Jean-Luc. But she can't see Jean-Luc anywhere, not at his campsite. Jean-Luc? Or at their stick house. Jean-Luc? Bluey runs back to Mum, who tells her that Jean-Luc must have left. His holiday is over. What? Says Bluey. You mean they're gone? I'm afraid so, sweetheart. Oh dear, Bluey's getting a little bit upset. That night, while Bingo has a bush wee, Bluey asks Mum why Jean-Luc had to leave. Well, sometimes special people come into our lives, stay for a bit, and then they have to go, says Mum. But that's sad, says Bluey. It is, says Mum. But the bit where they were here was happy, wasn't it? Yeah, we caught a wild pig together, Bluey says. Maybe that makes it all worth it, says Mum. Will I ever see him again, asks Bluey. Well, you never know, says Mum. The world's a magical place. Hello, Bluey. Now, if we go back through this book, I will explain what some of those French words mean. So at the start here, when Bluey meets Jean-Luc, he says bonjour, which is hello, and then salut, this is hi, and je suis is I am. Over here, Jean-Luc is saying c'est très beau. That means this is beautiful, and he's talking about the stick house. And then if we go over a little bit more, we find, oh, here we go. Sanglier. That there is French for wild boar, or like Bluey says, wild pig. And we have dîner, which I'm sure you probably worked out is dinner, because that's when Bluey's mum calls her for dinner. And then Jean-Luc runs off as well, and there they are at their campsite. And here we go. Good night in English is bonne nuit in French. And I think there is another one when Jean-Luc knows that he's leaving. Oh, here we go. So non means no, Bluey, and then Jean-Luc calls au revoir, which is goodbye, and he's knowing that he's leaving and saying goodbye to Bluey, but Bluey wasn't sure of that. And that's all the French words that appear in this book for camping. Just double check. Yep,